Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol and welcome back to Hamilton, New Zealand. Now, unfortunately, my plans went a little bit awry today because I had planned to film this from Hobbiton, from the film set of Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. Sadly, I left my all-important notes in the car like a right old numpty. So I'm back here in Hamilton. I actually fly home tomorrow, but I thought I'd find another nice backdrop and do this video. I know I'm in the dark a little bit, but anyway, if you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views, and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and that's it, a very simple format. So without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I shall start my timer. Okay, first comment last week was Vinny Vincent. Well done, mate. I know Francois G was out actually having dinner with his family, but whoever gets the first comment this week, I will give you a shout out next week. Let the battle royale commence. Where are you and what you're doing? Slightly different this week. I wanted to give a huge shout out to all of my subscribers from New Zealand and Australia who have reached out to me this week and said, are you going to come and visit? I've had loads of people. Sadly, I wasn't able to just logistically get to see any of you, but it's fantastic to know that I can come to the other side of the world and I've got people who watch my channel down here. Really is very touching. So thank you to all of you guys who reached out. But wherever you are right now and what you're doing, let me know and I'll give you a shout out next week. Last week's question was all on the back end of my car valet video I did with RPM Services, my mate Ryan, and I wanted to know how many of you would be brave enough to own up and say that they still use the one sponge, one bucket method. And there were a couple, but most of you have very good car cleaning habits, it must be said. We've had a huge response from that video, over 500 entries to the competition. It will be drawn this week and I will announce the winner on next week's 180, so you must tune in for that. My question this week, again, basically on the back of the fact I'm in New Zealand, I've just had some stunning driving over the last few days here in New Zealand. So simple question, where is the most beautiful place you have ever driven? Because believe me, this place takes some beating. Very brief F1 news again, because of the time difference. I really struggled to keep up with what was happening in the race. Amazing qualifying from Lewis, although it looked a bit tricky in the rain. Race-wise, obviously Hamilton extends his lead now, but Vettel must be kicking himself. 2 weeks really he's dropped the ball, but going into the break, Hamilton clearly has the momentum. And Ricciardo's worth a mention, the fight back from where he was and the overtaking that guy on the brakes is like, I don't think there's anybody better. And then other sporting news this week, I cannot not mention Geraint Thomas winning the Tour de France. We hinted at it last week. On last week's 180 we talked about him being in the yellow and could he do it? Well, he did it, and couldn't have happened to a nicer bloke. I'm absolutely over the moon. I thought the reaction at the end of the race where he was in tears with pretty much everybody actually, but super humble bloke, amazing effort, absolutely fantastic. If he doesn't win Sports Personality of the Year award at the end of this year, I don't know what you need to do to win that, because he's just clearly loved by everybody who rides with him or against him. And then you've had a bit of an extra bonus this week, an extra video on Tuesday, and I'm also going to put an extra video up tomorrow night because I'm here in New Zealand and I've done a vlog. So I've done a two-part vlog, so you need to tune in. If you haven't watched last week's, you need to tune into that, and then tune in tomorrow on, oh, that's the end. Now, did any of you notice the mild switch in backdrop? So I get back, check my footage, realise that my mic failed because the battery ran out. Anyway, hopefully we can close the video off, but the most important video this week isn't my NZ vlog series on Tuesday and Thursday. It's the main Friday video. This Friday at 6, it is the Aston Martin Vantage, driven on the road, full review, amazing car, absolutely just brilliant. One of the best cars I've driven for a while. I've just been waiting to drive that car for a very long time. So you need to tune in on Friday at 6 for that. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have done so, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come. Apologies for the slight technical hitch towards the end of this film, but I will see you on the next film, guys, which, well, one of them's tomorrow night at 6 for the second part of my New Zealand vlog. Mount Doom to Mordor to Hobbiton. It's a bit of fun. You've got to tune in for that. But the main Friday film at 6 this week is the Aston Martin Vantage, driven on the road. I'll see you on that film, guys. You take care. Drive safe.